have ever thought geeking out could be this damn cool? I'm with Kunal Nayyar. Kunal, thank you so much for being with Filmicafe.
Thank you so much. I just ate some rice, so if my breath smells like ginger and garlic and rice, I'm really sorry.
That is a sign of a geek. Bad breath. No, I'm just joking. Is it?
No, why? Geeks are awesome.
Now, did the show's success ever surprise you? Did you think it would be so big?
You know, I think as an actor, you're always hoping, but it's very difficult to look at any piece of art and say, hey, this is going to be the next biggest thing. You just have no idea. And, you audition for the pilot, and then the pilot gets picked up, and then you hope it makes it to the series, and then it does, and then you hope you get picked up for another year, and another year, and another year, and then you do.
Now, Raj from Big Bang Theory, how much of that is the gentleman that sits with me right now?
I mean, well, not Tony, nothing. I mean, obviously. But I think, there's always, every actor will always bring a part of themselves to any character that they play. So there's a little bit of Raj in me, and there's a little bit of me in Raj.
What is the success of the show meant for you, and did it ever surprise you that it turned out so big?
Yeah, I mean, it's always surprising. You never, ever imagine anything you do to be this big. It's almost like touch wood. It's almost like winning the lottery in a sense. How big it got. It comes once in a lifetime to actors to have this in their lives, and I feel very humbled and very blessed every single day that I have it, and it's meant the world to me.
So I'm going to call you Tony now, since we know your character name in the film. Sure. Tony's in love with Toronto. Has Tony learned to rap yet?
To learn to rap?
Yeah. You said you're in love with Toronto. You tweeted a couple of days back.
And then something about I wish I knew how to rap. Yeah, I just those were two non sequitur thoughts. If you read my Twitter, you're often confused. You probably think I'm drunk when I'm tweeting, which I often am. But I just think rapping is a phenomenal thing that I have no clue how to do. And Toronto is a wonderful city.
What about Toronto are you in love with? What have you had the chance to do while you're here?
To be honest, I think it's the people. The people here are just, you can walk into a restaurant or a bar or a store and everyone I meet, I just feel like sitting down and chatting with, because everyone seems to be educated and really nice and very welcoming and inquisitive and gentle and all these, and well-mannered, and all these qualities in people that you look for when you want to meet people. And it's been a wonderful city, wonderful experience for me.
Talking about this wonderful experience, how did this happen to you? How did this project come your way?
The script was sent to me, I think, sometime December. When I have summer hiatus, I either audition or I get sent stuff to me for things that I want to do, and I have a very small window to do other work. And I oftentimes like resting or spending time with the family, but this role, I really enjoyed the script, and this role was one I really wanted to play because it was completely different than what I get to do on TV.
So Kunal, when the script was first offered to you, was there something in particular that stood out and made you want to sign on?
I think I thought the story was very unique compared to the same old stories that you get sent. To no one's fault, I just think there's a reason similar stories get recycled, because they're easy to do. This I thought was very interesting, and the writing was good, and oftentimes when you get sent stuff, they're still trying to figure out all the elements of the movie, but when this was sent to me, all the elements were already in place, and I loved the character, and I loved the story, and it made me, it was just my instinct.
Now, as a working actor in the mainstream, you're doing television, you're doing movies now. Do you find that as a constant struggle, that you're sent stereotypical stuff or stuff that isn't interesting?
To be in the position where people send you stuff, it's never, I love it. Like, send me as much stuff as you can, because I have a lot of talented people, friends who unfortunately are trying to get auditions or trying to, and just to be in a position where people are sending you stuff, I'm so blessed, and I never take it for granted. And everything that's sent to me, I try to at least, take a serious look at, because it's important, and it never gets annoying, even if it's the same story over and over again. There are different elements to it that you like to, read, and this just ended up being the perfect storm.
Yeah. Talking about the perfect storm, what's been the best part that has come out of being a part of such a successful TV sitcom that's still doing so well?
To be completely honest, the people that I get to work with every single day are so talented, and they're so humble and giving. And when you see people who are doing so well in their life still the same people they were starting 7 years ago. That's what I've understood, from this entire industry, that the only way to succeed is humility and not changing and not thinking you're all that. Because in 1 second it can be taken away from you. And to enjoy the ride, watching these great actors work every day, 7 years later, every single take, every single moment, trying to nail it, get it perfect, to make the best show, work as hard as they can. It's a dream, and it doesn't happen often. And again, I just try to stay in the moment and enjoy every single day being there with them, their family.
What can you tell our viewers or audience about what's going to happen next on Big Bang? Can you give us any scoops?
Well, we shot the season finale, already, and so I won't know what's happening next season till August. But let's see, where do we leave off? Leonard gets the season finale. Raj, who's now trying to figure out his relationship with Lucy. You get to see him be with with Lucy in this weird relationship, and how he tries to figure that out, and all of his social anxieties come to the surface. And then Leonard gets a job being 4 months away from Penny, and so that's interesting how that plays in their relationship.
Outside of Big Bang and Dr. Cabbie, what are you working on next?
Sleeping. I need to spend some time at home with my family. I'm writing a bunch right now, some stuff, and working on a book, and just trying to get my hands in as many pies as I can. That sounds dirty. Try to basically work as many avenues as I can, because this time will be fleeting, and I want to take advantage of it.
Well, you're doing a fantastic job at representing ourselves on the mainstream. Keep kicking ass.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks, guys.